here with Scott boys basketball coach Brad Carr. Brad, a week ago, you guys weren't even in the top 10 of the coaches poll, and in the span of a week, you knock off number 1 Dixie, number 7 Simon, number 5 Boone County. What got into your guys?
You know, I mean, if you can look around the room right here, I mean, what we kind of preach to them is to start changing their habits. We preached about insanity, about, you know, a kid doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting to get different results. And we asked them, we go, why do you do that? And we started seeing a little bit of change. We started guarding a little bit better, and the kids have really bought into being a little bit more coachable.
What? Obviously, you're in a tough region year in and year out. And this year, the team is kind of George Rogers Clark has kind of been, especially lately, the way they've been playing. How do you beat George Rogers Clark?
You know, they're our nemesis out of the past 5 years. 4 out of the past 5 years, they've beaten us in the semifinals. And the margin of victory has been, you know, a possession or 2 possessions. Obviously, the team we played last night, Boone County, is going to be very similar to them as far as height-wise. We didn't do a very effective job of boxing out and rebounding the basketball, so we're going to have to find a way to rebound the basketball against them. We're also going to have to find a way to get easy buckets and try to get back in, you know, force the transition and get them in matchups that aren't going to be very, very profitable for them and in our favor. You know, I think they're heading above the best team in the 10th region. I mean, we only have, they'll probably, if we played them 100 times, they'd probably beat us 99 times. We only have to be good that one day, and that's kind of what we're hoping for.
If the state called you tomorrow and said, all right, coach, you get to pick, you want to be in the 9th region or the 10th region, what would you pick?
This year I'd probably choose the 9th.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. The 10th region, it's just different. You know, when you walk into the field house down Mason County, and I know there's a lot of people who frown upon the fact that the region's always held at Mason County. It's a different feel. I'm a huge 9th region basketball fan, but the 10th region just has a lot of loyal followers, and it's very fun to be in the 10th region. So I think I would choose 10th region.
Really?
Yeah.
Since you don't have a dog in the fight in the 9th per se, I guess.
Yeah.
Who do you think the favorite is?
I think Dixie. I really do. And I'm not just saying that because Chevy and I are very, very good friends. I just think they have a lot of weapons. And if that team sits down and starts guarding, because they can flat out score, if they guard and limit people, I think that they have a very good chance of winning the 9th region.
Yeah, obviously, you know, coaches steal from each other.
I don't want to. Hold on, I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't want to take that. I don't want to take away from anybody else because there's a lot of parity. You know, I also think Holmes is right there.
Yeah.
Cove Cath is right there. New Cath is right there. Boone County's right there. So I mean, I'm naming a lot, but I mean, of the teams that I've seen, as far as firepower, I think Dixie probably would have the most.
Like I said, coaches tend to steal from each other quite a bit, and there's really nothing new. It just kind of gets trickled down. I mean, obviously, you know, you go to clinics and read stuff. I mean, what can we expect? I mean, what's kind of the new trendy thing that guys are starting to cling to?
The dribble drive.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's running a version of the dribble drive. You can call it whatever you want. The dribble drive has been around for a long time, but since Calipari came into the state, everybody's running the dribble drive. You know, we've run a version of it since my first year here. We call it pressure. And really what I think it is it teaches kids how to do proper cuts. You know, if your guy's playing on high on you, you're going to cut back door. If he's playing low on you, you're going to loop it, and you're going to try to gain advantages to get to the front of the rim. And what a lot of people don't realize is the dribble drive is not really a situation where you create for yourselves. You can, but it's really creating for your teammates.
You've always been really animated on the sidelines. I mean, is that something that you've toned down, or is it something that you've kind of gone the other way with, or have you been like that your entire career?
You know, I've been that way my entire career. I used to be worse. You should have seen me when I coached 8th grade and 9th grade. It was really, really bad. You know, I guess out of health reasons, I've probably toned it down a little bit more.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't apologize for my passion for the kids, or my passion for basketball, or my passion for Scott High School.
Yeah.
And I think that just comes out, my competitive comes out on the sidelines, and I wish that I were playing, and I guess that's how I kind of translate that into my coaching style. I really want the kids to play passionately, and I want them to sit and to achieve to their greatest potential.
Speaking of, you wish you could play. I've heard that you play in a rec league with Richard Skinner.
I do play in the league with Richard Skinner.
Give me a scouting report.
I shoot it every time I touch it.
That's what I hear. What's the scouting report on Skinny?
All right, now the name of our team is the Fiddlin' Fat. So if that tells you anything, it's me, Dave Hartman, Skinner, and a couple of other guys. And all we do is just shoot threes. That's it. Skinner, he shoots the ball about 50 feet in the air, and it always hits the rafters. That's at least one time per game.
So he's not exactly D'ing it up?
No, none of us are. None of us are.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time. Best of luck with everything. Thanks, Coach.
All right.
Bye.